As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits.
Yes. Thank you,
Students have
Betrayer
been learning
number 4.
about combat through study. But the knights will...
Don't care.
In short, that you will receive a message.
Don't care.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach.
It's not like I chose it, Cloud.
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
Fuck you, Cloud. Give me back
You
Edelgard.
seem well. Are you... Well, I did. When we were mercenaries outside, I thought being thrown. It seems I... By the way, I heard about those. That's fair. It'll be tough.
Yeah, it's whatever,
I
Gerald.
wish I could... For now, I don't mind.
You'll die later, and I'll be sad, I'm sure. But since you're not Grail, I don't care as much. Annette's birthday? No. I don't have that much leeway in money. Actually, I did just get 5,000. So yeah, I still have to explore immediately. Okay. Let's check out some supports, eh? Lorenz and Raphael. Meat.
Meat is the best!
Now I'm hungry again.
Veggies and fish are great too, but there's nothing like a good cut of meat.
Hells yeah.
May I join you?
No, my meat.
Hey, Lawrence, you here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny.
Yeah.
My little sis eats more than you.
He's literally half your
Come on,
size.
have some of mine. You need it more than I do.
Aw, Raphael's so nice.
You offer me half-eaten scraps?
And
The
Lorenz is an
nerve.
asshole.
With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
Yeah,
Raphael,
that's how I am.
please, do you
Don't worry.
mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu?
Aw.
You wait here. I'll go to the kitchen and find something tastier for you.
That won't be necessary.
Raphael's so
Please,
nice,
just let me eat.
but
In
stupid.
peace.
Alone.
I don't
You
think
sat
get
next to him,
this.
Lorenz.
Nothing goes with a meal better than good company. If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
I'm afraid
That's
I fail to see the connection
oddly
between
wise.
leadership and dining.
If you want to be a leader,
Baby steps.
you have to know how to get along with different types of people, right? If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you, the less likely we are to become friends.
And now you know
The
that.
more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes, their dislikes, you know? You might get some of their food that way too. You
So
can even
Raphael
learn
has an intelligence score of 7,
all that talking made me hungry again.
but a wisdom
I'll
score of
forgive in
like
seconds.
12 or 13.
What an absolute bother.
He put all his points
But
into strength and
I
constitution.
suppose he does have a point about observations of character at the dinner table.
Maybe a charisma score of 9.
You. Just what are you up to?
He's just standing
Well,
there.
if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes,
So-
it is. Try not to sound so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore the Garrick Mock Monastery.
Right.
No, I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Ooh.
Lawrence, control
Suspicious.
yourself. Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper. This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy.
Okay.
Those pillars, these walls, even the floor, they've all seen more than we can possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls.
You know
Doesn't
what?
that excite you?
That's very convincing,
Perhaps, if this were a discussion about
but I don't
art,
believe you.
But I'm afraid walls and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention.
Wow, you're
Nor
just a
will they suffice to
douchebag.
distract me from what is plainly suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you as their legitimate heir. That was only a year ago. Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
Is
If I
now
weren't truly of House Regan descent, how do you
really the
imagine I
time?
acquired my crest?
A crest is insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition or lack thereof.
Well, that's what I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
I do not think you grasp the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance?
Nuh-uh.
I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership.
You really don't take any pleasure from that?
And once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do. To be blunt, it would have been better had you never shown your face here.
Wow.
Sheesh, that guy.
What a
He just can't be
douchebag.
reasoned with.
Yes! Time for food! Hey, Ignatz! Is this seat taken?
Is everything about Raphael
Hey,
food-based?
Raphael. I'm done eating, so you can sit here if you like.
Really? But there's still food on your plate.
It's fine. I'm not that hungry. Anyway, I guess I'll be
Alright.
heading off.
Ignatz
Oh.
feels super guilty
Hey,
because
Ignatz! Wanna train with me?
his parents were
oh
sort
my,
of
that equipment's looking rusty. Let me fetch
responsible for
What's
Raphael's
the matter?
parents'
It always
deaths,
looks like that. Come on. We'll take
which
care
we
of
find
it
out on
later.
Paralog, which I
some more.
did in
Nope,
the
you have to do
last
it as soon as you notice.
series.
There's oil in the warehouse. I'll be right back.
So that explains the awkward
Hey,
relationship.
Ignatz.
Hello, Raphael.
Are you busy? I need to talk to you.
No, that's... Oh, almost forgot. It's time to return this book to the library. I'll just...
Hey. Hold up. Are you seriously gonna keep running away from me?
What?
Oh, you
I'm not
noticed.
running?
Yes, you are. Every time I try to talk to you, you make up some excuse and run. What's going on? You were a lot friendlier to me when we were kids.
Yeah, then his parents
You
killed
were
your
always
parents.
so excited to show me all the neat stuff you had whenever I came to visit. We'd play hide and seek with my little sis, draw pictures, and do other fun stuff too. Remember all that?
Things can't be the way they were. It's regrettable, but it's the truth.
Regrettable? What's there to regret?
I mean, you know, what happened to your parents. My parents are the reason your parents died.
Oh,
What are
you're
you talking
explaining
about?
that now.
My parents died in an accident while traveling for work.
Maybe so, but they were taking over for mine. Because they had other business that day and couldn't go themselves.
So did they
So
double
they
up on that
recommended yours to fill in for them.
explanation?
I didn't know that. But
Hmm.
what does that have to do with
Because
our
again, they
friendship?
explained that during the paralog.
No, but see...
Interesting that they also explain it now.
Oh, I see. But we're done talking about this. You gotta stop beating yourself up over
God,
it.
Raphael, you're such a nice
It was an
person.
accident.
He's just putting on a brave face. No one is that forgiving.
And Ignatz, you're no Bernadetta. We already have the socially awkward shy person. Okay,
Hey,
Cloud,
Teach.
what do you
So
want to
you're as
say?
stony-faced as usual.
Shut up, Cloud. Don't
I
care.
can't tell if you're feeling resigned or if you're just lost in thought. Or maybe you simply don't care about anything that's going on.
Since you're not
sorry.
Edelgard, yes, I don't
didn't
care.
mean to be rude. I just find you fascinating. Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Can you spare some time?
I guess so. Sure, why not?
That's just the sort of attitude I'd expect from a new teacher.
Fuck you.
Speaking of, before you came here, you were a mercenary, right? Always getting your hands dirty on the battlefield and whatnot. It's a bit unusual that you suddenly decided to become a teacher one day.
Yeah,
In any
like I
case,
had a
I've
choice.
been meaning to ask, did your father teach you how to fight?
Uh-huh.
I figured. Your father used to lead the knights, didn't he? And I hear he was a legendary mercenary as well. It must have been hard on your mother when you followed in your father's footsteps and became a mercenary too.
I mean, she's dead.
I
Died
see.
during childbirth.
I suppose you grew up moving from battlefield to battlefield with your father then.
Yep.
You know, for someone who's right around the same age as me, you certainly have an unusual amount of composure.
Yeah, that happens when you get
I
your
guess
first
it's
kill
only
of
natural
3.
that you'd be different from young nobles who grew up in the lap of luxury. Well, even so, I am heir to House Regan, the leading family of the Alliance.
Blah, blah,
But I didn't exactly grow up in luxury like most people of noble blood. Hey, maybe that's why you and I get along so well. Folks like us should stick together. As house leader, I'll do all I can to help you out. We can start by making time for more little chats like this.
And let's not. Please don't. I want nothing to do with you, Cloud. I really don't. Hey, Raphael wants to talk to me now, too. Sup, muscles. Okay, enough grunting.
Whew. Oh, Professor. Are you here to train?
Yeah. Yep, totally.
I knew it! Gotta train daily. Legs, back, chest, arms, abs. Gotta work them all, right? I just finished training, and I feel great. Check me out. Are my muscles bulging?
I guess so?
Another day of training, and my muscles are ready to burst.
Oh yeah.
Bulging muscles means strength. I have to be strong if I want to be a proper knight. And I have to eat if I want to keep training.
Food.
Time to feast.
You live a very simple life, Raphael.
Way to hit
I can
me where it
appreciate
hurts,
that.
Professor. I know I'll be in trouble if I don't train my brain, too. Anyone who can't get tactics can't be a proper knight. It's just, I'm no good at remembering that kind of stuff. And training my brain instead of my body makes me sleepy. What if I start training twice as hard? Then I should only have to study half as much, right?
Not how math works.
You really think so?
Way to shit on his dream, me.
I guess I have no choice. I'll prove I can do it.
That's the
Wish
spirit,
me luck,
Raphael.
Professor. For my training and for my
God,
studies.
but get a bigger shirt. Seriously. Seriously. So, I guess we mainly just did some support conversations. Short episode, but whatever. Well, on my end, it's 45 minutes. On your end, it's probably like 16 or something. I don't know. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for stopping by watching the video. If you liked the video, do the thing that does the thing, lets me know about the thing. And until next time, bye-bye.